but we just want to take two. Anybody willing to drop their hands? Oh, you people are adamant. So we'll take one from here and one from here. I'm so sorry, we just can take two questions. Yes, please.
Thank you. All protocols duly observed. Quick one. First of all, I need to say that I am not a tech person. I know less about IT. So, and secondly, I am a father of two kids. And the plan I have for my children is to make them get inclined in tech, ICT as young as possible. So I need a recommendation on what kind of course can I put them through with or platform. That is one. Two, I have a business idea that requires me to have e-commerce website. So anyone among the panelists to talk or partner with, I need that. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. I think that is a good one coming from a father, right? And so because you have the foresight of preparing ahead for your children, and I think that is kudos to you on that. So on the right courses and all how you are going to channel them to the right technology, I don't know what their age are currently, right? So, but I think now, basically even the primary and the secondary school are now also diving into technology in terms of part of their curriculum and all of that. My own kid is currently 6, and I can tell you for free he's already into technology somehow. From his school, they are it started basically from STEM and also from scratch and all of that, and then now is improving on that as well. So I think it depends on their age. For every age group or category, you can always get a kind of right courses or right content for them to be able to learn on. But for the senior or for the graduate or those adults that we have here, I think one thing that we do at FX as well is we set up a tech hub in Ibadan that we train people. We train fresh graduates, and also we take them in for a full year, train them on IT skills. And fortunately for us as well is we pay them during this period, right? So this is saying that we are in a modern age, and then there are opportunities around. It is only if you don't know about it. You have to be informed. You have to go out there and gather the information. So for any categories, you can always get the right courses. And one thing is also important, just like Abomi has mentioned, aside the community, mentorship is also a key thing when you want to dive into IT. It's not going to be easy. I started early, and probably I got a lot of help from friends, family, and my brothers too, right? So you need people that are there, that are skilled enough to be able to help you to navigate all the odds around it, and also to channel you to the right thing that can create you in the right path. Thank you.
Okay, just a few words, sir. So you probably do not need courses for them. What you may need is just content. And if you go to YouTube right now and you type Web3 for kids, there are content creators that have done animations in the simplest way for kids to understand. And it will interest you to even know that there are children that are creating IT content, that's STEM content. So just go on right now, just go on YouTube. There's actually YouTube for kids. So you can subscribe to YouTube for kids for them. So while they're watching, you can also start exposing them just gradually. You don't want information overload like he mentioned. So just start exposing them the simplest ways, how you can learn IT, how you can learn coding, data management, all those kind of things. So their brain might still can take a lot of information. However, let them, you find their interest over time. Just monitor them. What is this person interested in? What is this one interested in? So content is a good way to go rather than looking for for courses for them. They are still young children, yeah.
Yeah, very good question. I'm going to use my own experience. Before I directly answer the question, I think it's important to see sort of the future that this technology, the opportunities that this technology is going to provide for especially us that are in developing nations. There's a reason why a lot of these technology companies in the Web3 space and outside of it are coming into Nigeria. There's so many factors. First, we speak English. Many other countries don't speak English. Second of all, whether you like it or not, our talents are comparatively cheaper than other talents. I would take a job of $1,000, which is like, what, 5.something million naira right now? But somebody in America would not want to take it. So what you see is a lot of technology companies going outside of their zone looking for talent. So that actually works for us. Another thing is there's actually incredible money that can be made within the space. So I would encourage everyone that wants to pick up a digital skill or tech skill to do that. I have friends that are doing comfortably well. In fact, I used to know someone that used to stay in his parents' two-bedroom somewhere in Sulere. I'm not exaggerating right now. Was earning over $30,000 from Sulere. If you calculate it, that's over 30 million naira. So the opportunities and the people that are earning not as much, but they're earning so well. So the question, so what I did for my baby brother was I registered him during summer break for a STEM class. There's several STEM classes, STEM schools. They take kids during summer break. And I mean, the teacher had to come here and ask if he had done any prior tech course. It was very good. They learned robotics. They learned how to build an app. They learned several other tech skills. So my advice is don't try to put them in a box for now. Don't try to streamline them and tell them, oh, learn blockchain technology, learn this. Take them to school, let them learn as much as they can. It's best that kids start as generalists. Yeah? They should learn everything. Eventually, as they grow older, they will decide on what they want to focus on, what they're more comfortable in. And this course is not just those in the developer side of things. I started my career as a generalist in marketing. I did content, social media, strategy. Eventually, I focused on strategy. And now I do much more work in the emerging tech/blockchain space. So that's my advice.
Thank you so much. I would like Ayola to give his last words as well, just generally.
Okay. Oh, yes, I think there's a second bit to part of his question, talking about e-commerce platform. Well, I think there is a tech community in the States, right? Please don't take what the job we can give to our locals. So these are brothers. You understand? So really, my own last word is, quite to be very simple. And because I can see a lot of young people here. So there's this theory I just learned. It's the theory of the red car, right? If I ask you, for instance, that on your way here, how many red cars did you see?
I'll start looking at them when going on.
But if I tell you that if you get here, on your way here, if I had called you that, oh, by the time you get here tomorrow, for every red car you see on the road, I give you $100. What would you do when you get here? On your way
I
here?
the numbers.
So it means that you start thinking from your home, looking out for red cars on the road. Now, basically, the opportunities that exist in tech, in the digital space, or any opportunity anywhere in the world, there are opportunities everywhere. But you're not looking. In this state, there are about 8 million people. In Abeokuta, about 2 million, about 1.something million people stay within in this local government. Look at the number of people in this hall. About 50% of these people are young people within the ages of, say, 16 to 40 or thereabout. If you check the number of people in this hall, it's not up to a percentage of the people. So the reality is that probably all of you here today are here because you are looking for opportunities or for what you be here for, like information that we're talking about. Most importantly, the opportunities are there, but you have to look for them. It is what you look for more often than not, right, that you will see. If you are not looking, you don't get it. That's one. Two, and on the final note, a lot of people, you hate government. It's the truth. It's the honest truth. And I know it is your reality, and it is my reality too. right, before I started working with government. But you cannot thrive eating government. You can't. You just can't. You would thrive up to a point. Everything you do is everything. So you have to pick interest in government. You must pick interest in it. You must find the best way to help or hope that government, see. Because it is when government succeed and you succeed. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Practically, as you are looking for opportunities, one. Secondly, because the opportunities is governed by government, even here or abroad, right? You must match those two together, please, particularly if you reside in Abeokuta. Thank you, and then God bless.
Thank you so much. I wish we could take more questions, but our time is fast spent already. And okay, please, can you give us some more time, please? The mic. They gave us 5 minutes, so you use 30 seconds to ask your question. We have two people raising their hand. Somebody should surrender. Any lady? Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, the violence takes it by
Thank you very
force.
much. My name is Sadiq Okpayemi. Okay, so
We have someone here already.
let me go. All right, the moderator has said we should take the person. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
All right, thank you. So thanks to the panelists, Mr. Harrison, Mr. Biola, Mr. Lubumi, and Mr. Abdurrahman. Thank you very much for coming around. The question is this: we've been talking about Web3 and AI. You are not iterating on security and the dangers in it. I think we need to let people know how dangerous this thing is. As we are evolving to it, the more there will be scam. We've heard about rock pools. So I'll just sit down in my room, build something, people put money, I pull out and run out of the country to Dubai. So that's one. And AI also. AI is very interesting, but it can be very dangerous. There was once one of my friend's younger sister was talking to Google Assistant, asking on how to solve a particular question in chemistry. It got to a stage, the guy told Google, you just shit, you're doing rubbish, this thing you're telling me is wrong. And come and see the way our phone is opening. Every application on our phone was just opening. For like 2 hours, she cannot access the phone. And that is AI. Assistant is parrying that. What shit are you telling me? So that is one. And number two, so some people know Web3 to only be crypto trading. As a Web3 developer myself, I think not everybody know how to come into and break into this thing. All they know Web3 is trade crypto, buy crypto, sell crypto. And all they want is just
actively buying.
Get rich quick. Put 1,000 naira, get 2 million naira. Over in that time, we need to let them know this thing is very dangerous. You can put 1 million and go back with 0 naira. So that is it. And Web2 to Web3 is just like moving from Coca-Cola to zero Coca-Cola, zero sugar. So there's nothing special. Thank you very much. That's
Did you say? Did you ask the question and answered it yourself?
Sorry. We just got an information that Sadiq has been on ground since. So we'll just give him the opportunity to quickly ask this question. So we'll just have all the answers to the question very quickly.
All right.
Please, where's Sadiq? Thank you.
Apologies, Sadiq.
By the way, be careful the way you talk to your AI. Just got an information that AI said no get joy.
Thanks for the second shot. My name is Sadiq Okpayemi. I'm an entrepreneur and a tech enthusiast. I work at Sword Gadgets, a brand that caters for gadgets for techies and tech enthusiasts. So, I think this question is consistent with the practical example that guy just gave. My question to the man in blue is this. So you said Web3 promotes individual autonomy, gives the power to the individual. And if this is the case, does that mean that the issue of threats and security is also a personal responsibility? And how do we actually sort this, if this is an individual thing? And to my guy over there, in sweats, apologies. So you agree with me that we are now duplicating ourselves in AI. We can train our voice for AI to actually speak like we do And you touched on that. And so my question is this. What is the end goal if you are able to duplicate ourselves? Like, what are we, what's the bigger picture? You know, what will we be doing with our time? You know, what, is there any, like, because, is there any, like, benefits to that? After we are done with that, what happens next? Thank you very much.
Okay. The guy in green. All right. I think these are awesome questions. So that's 3 questions for me, I guess. In terms of security and exposure to scams, education practically helps with that. I'm sure that nobody can scam you in crypto right now. Can you be scammed? Do you think you can be scammed? Of course not. You can't put your money in a rock pool, except you just want to, you want to double your money, you want to be greedy. But you have education, you are smarter now, so you would not do that. When I started in the crypto space, I also got scammed because I didn't have as much information. You can get people to invest in these things when you promise them outrageous things. So it's two-pronged. You as an individual, you are greedy. You want to put in 1,000 and get 2 million. Even with, Bet Niger, Sporty Bet, everybody, you just want to get rich quick. That's a mentality that a lot of us have. And you don't realize it till somebody tells you and your eyes open that, oh my God, I can be exposed to this too. So you have to understand the fact that there is no get rich quick scheme anywhere. And education helps with this. So we try as much as possible to educate our people. Because people will get scammed doesn't mean technology will not evolve. Because there will be security risk doesn't mean technology would not evolve. We also have to evolve as a people. Till a few years ago, there were still ATM scams that people would go to ATMs and they would put gum there. I don't know how they do it. They will put gum in where you're going to withdraw the money. And as soon as you put your card, you withdraw the money, you just hear like money's coming out, then nothing comes out. And you'll be like, oh my God, they've debited me. You enter the bank. Whereas the money is there. All they need to do is just hit it at night and get the money. But right now, people now understand better now because you now look at the ATM, you look at everything before you withdraw. And you make sure that once you are there, you ensure that you get a reversal before you leave. You have education, you are smarter. So that helps with crypto scams. Please do not fall for scams, get education. The other thing about AI is the same thing too. There would only be security risk. You have to be smarter. And the fact that AI will go berserk, yeah, it's possible because we are still building. We are still early to these things. You don't expect it to be a perfect system. So it's okay, it's all right. We will evolve. That's that. Then the third question was about what? The guy in green, what was the question again? Sadiq. No, not me, that's not me. The crypto one, what was the crypto question? Oh yeah, so I already did justice to that, thank you.
Yeah, and so the guy on trad, it's so what is the next step after AI? Honestly, for now is we're going to leave it all to speculation and research. Nobody can say for now what's the next stage of AI will be like, but what a lot of people are sort of proposing, or the school of thought that is very popular on the next step after AI, something called artificial general intelligence, which is AGI. So AI experts believe that AI will get to a point where they will become smarter than even any human intelligence. So that would mean that for someone like me, for example, I probably would not need to be picked up from Lagos State to come to these events. I probably would not even need to plug in my AI tool or my AI replica. All I have to do is probably just introduce the machine to the organizers of this event, and the machine would speak like me, think like me. That would be the next step, yeah? But for now, it's all left to speculation, and a lot of experts are doing research on it. But you can go read up on AGI and how that could change not just the future of the world, but also artificial intelligence as we know it today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think the panelists have done such a